Merry Meet! This video is part of the Serpent Psalm series, where we explore the profound spiritual and mystical insights of Psalm 119. Each video focuses on one stanza of this remarkable acrostic psalm, guiding you through its connection to the Kabbalistic tree. Together we'll uncover the deeper meanings behind each Hebrew letter and its path, following the ascent of the serpent from Tav all the way to Aleph. I hope you enjoy this transformative journey toward greater spiritual understanding. To register for my free course in Hermetic Kabbalah, follow the link in the video description. Blessed be. Path 29, Kof. Connecting Malkuth, the earth plane, with Netzach, Venus, ruled by Anael. I cried with my whole heart, hear me, O Lord, I will keep thy statutes. I cried unto thee, save me, and I shall keep thy testimonies. I prevented the dawning of the morning, and I cried. I hoped in thy word. Mine eyes prevent the night watches, that I might meditate in thy word. Hear my voice according to thy loving kindness, O Lord. Quicken me according to thy judgment. They draw nigh that follow after mischief, for they are far from thy law. Thou art near, O Lord, and all thy commandments are truth. Concerning thy testimonies, I have known of old that thou hast founded them forever. It's putting a lot of this in the past tense in order for it to happen more quickly. It says, I cried with my whole heart, hear me, O Lord, I will keep thy statutes. So to cry with your whole heart means that my deep mind is habituated to call out to you. By the time we get to this path, it's starting to become a habit for us to call out for help rather than to try to figure it out first. I cried unto thee, save me, and I shall keep thy testimonies. The salvation is inherent in the calling out, but I have to be the one to take the first step, and I'm going to listen to the guidance. I've asked for guidance, I'm receiving guidance, I'm going to listen to guidance. I prevented the dawning of the morning, and I cried, I hoped in thy word. If you put your hands over your eyes on a sunny day, that doesn't mean that you made the sun go out. So if you've prevented the dawning of the morning, it means that you've decided not to look at it. So don't do that. You don't need to cover your eyes. What you need to do instead is hope in the word, meaning have faith in the will of the infinite. Have faith in that divine design, that it knows what it's doing. It says, mine eyes prevent the night watches, that I might meditate in thy word. But you don't have to worry about what's going on outside of you. You just know that if your eye is single to the will of the universe, all is well. So don't be distracted by the things that are going on outside of you. Hear my voice according to thy loving kindness, O Lord, quicken me according to thy judgment. Again, raise my vibration through your judgment. You're going to be able to tell me which things in the sensual world I should keep, and how to look at things in the sensual world, and how no longer to be kept prisoner by my ego. They draw nigh that follow after mischief. They are far from thy law. It's a big thing on this particular path. A lot of people get stuck on this part of their journey. They don't understand that the sensual world is not their teacher, but the sensual world can be their gift. But if you look to the sensual world to tell you what you need and tell you what's good and all of that, you're going to be fooled. But if you listen to your inner guide, then you can learn how to purify the relationship with the sensual world so that your senses then become filled with good things. But you're not listening to them for guidance. You are receiving the guidance, and therefore your senses reflect that. Thou art near, O Lord, and all thy commandments are truth. There's nothing more near than the infinite. The infinite is the closest thing that you have. You and the infinite are one, and now we're recognizing this. There's no God off far in the distance. It's making your heartbeat right now, and loves you very much, and knows what to do with your sensual nature. Knows how you're going to be happy with that. Doesn't want you to get rid of your sensual nature. That's not the point here, but it's to not listen to it as your guide. Instead, to receive the sensual nature of the infinite as a gift. Concerning thy testimonies, I have known of old that thou hast founded them forever. The way that the universe works is the same now as it was eons ago, and it's never going to change. The way that the laws work are always going to stay the same. So if you listen to the infinite's guidance, if you listen to your inner guide, you will always be on the right path, and you're not going to delay anymore like you've been doing up until this point. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to register for my free course on the Hermetic Kabbalah. See the link in the video description. Blessed be.